back, ready to bring you some more videos. I know it's been a while. I've been busy, caught up doing other things, but there's no reason for me not to bring you guys at least a short video to describe some NBA slates as we go on into the night, making our lineups. I've been very hot throughout all sports. If you haven't gone to my site yet, definitely do so. You get $10 in free credits as a sign-up bonus, no deposit necessary, and you can just test out the site. I do all sports. College football and soccer are not on the site yet, so that's through direct message on Twitter. So just message me there if you're looking for that. But as opposed to any other sport, it's all right here. And if you've been with me over the past week, we've been really hot. Week 7 football, we didn't lose a single slate. We went like 14-0. Even the single games are cashing. So things are going well right now. And if you just watch this quick video tonight, you guys should get a step forward on tonight's slate. It's only a 3-game slate. It's going to be pretty easy and quick to talk about. There's a couple of injuries that are opening up some really good values tonight. So we'll just jump right into things here, and hopefully you guys can cash in tonight using this video. For point guards, we have Ben Simmons. He's doubtful tonight with his back. It forced him out of his last game, which is, I think, 2 nights ago. So look for guys like T.J. McConnell and Markelle Fultz to step up. I like both of these guys as cash game plays. I know Fultz has been a little iffy shooting the ball to start the year, but the Sixers have a lot of faith in him, and they're going to run him as much as possible. He has a pretty good matchup tonight against the Detroit Pistons. This game should stay close, and there should be usage to go around for these Sixers guards. McConnell should get a really good workload off of the bench tonight. $4,000 is a very acceptable price for him. As you can see, he came into the game last game when Simmons got hurt. It was only 10 minutes into the game when Simmons was taken out. So as you can see, McConnell was able to step up and get some run. He ended up reaching value. He's even going to be on the court more tonight, knowing that Simmons isn't even going to start. So expect the Sixers to work around McConnell and Fultz tonight as the guards. I like both of them in cash game plays. As far as anyone else goes in this game, you could stack the Sixers just because there's more usage with no Simmons. We all know how good Ben Simmons is, and he really opens up some usage when he's not on the court. Guys like Covington could be a good play. Dario Saric is one of the best plays on the night, especially at power forward. $5,900 is a fair price, even if Ben Simmons is playing. So definitely get your exposure to Saric. And if you want to spend up on Joel Embiid, I don't hate it. I'm probably not going to do so in cash, maybe in GPP, but him and Drummond should be right on each other all night. Either one of them could get into foul trouble. I don't love spending up for either of them. I spent up for Drummond last game. He had a fantastic matchup against the Bulls, and he couldn't stay out of foul trouble. Drummond's a guy that just always seems to bite me in the ass. I don't like rostering him. I probably won't unless the matchup is just too hard to lay off of. But Saric is a great play also on the Sixers. As far as the Pistons go, I don't love them tonight. There's not much value going around. It's kind of hard to predict what they're going to do with their young guys. And if their bench starts playing well, they could have their bench play a lot of the game. You never know. Guys like Luke Kennard can come in and play a lot. Reggie Bullock. Just too difficult to predict, and I'm not looking to spend up or even spend middle tier on any of these Pistons guys. Clippers at Pelicans. This is the highest projected total on the night. It's like 232 or something like that. A crazy total. And this is the game you want a lot of exposure to. Definitely spend up on the studs in this game. Jrue Holiday is a good price at $7,800. It's good to see him below $8K. He's a guy who can easily get over $8,000. Yes, they have Elfrid Payton, but Holiday's going to felicitate things just as much as Payton is, if not more. Holiday is the better guard out of the two. So Holiday's a pretty good play. I love Mirotic. He's now at small forward. This is a position change that FanDuel's recently done today. I don't mind it at all. He's one of the hottest shooters in the league right now through the first few games. He's 30 points in the first game, 36 in the second game. So He's averaging 33 points right now. I know it's early in the season, but the Pelicans trust him. They trust his shot, and he's going to be hucking up three-pointers all game. And if a couple of them can go, he'll be shooting all game. So I love him at 7,400. He's easily reached value the first two games. Danilo Gallinari is also a fantastic play on the other side of things. 6,600 is a pretty good price for him. I had him last game, and he was very low owned, and he ended up easily cashing me in because he exceeded value. He's a guy that can easily get over 30 fantasy points, should easily get over 30 minutes. This game should be back and forth all night. And yes, the Pelicans are favored, but I do expect the Clippers to hang in on this one. Even E'Twaun Moore is a decent play, knowing that he's going to play a lot of the game. If you can spend up for Anthony Davis, I definitely suggest you do so. He's a guy that's going to push 70 FanDuels every single night. So 13K is an okay price. He didn't perform last game, but he should be a guy that is in there for 30 minutes a night and can easily just be a wrecking crew on the defensive side of things and the offensive side of things. I love Anthony Davis tonight. He should be a guy that can easily get you up in tournaments. I don't think he's going to be highly owned either, just because of his price. As far as centers go in this one, you got Julius Randle coming off the bench. He's been great, but a little hard to predict if he's going to get the minutes or not, so I don't love it. Sacramento at Denver. De'Aaron Fox, 8K is a price we never see with him. The Kings have made it known that they're going to absolutely run him to the ground. Last game, he played 41 minutes. He's a guy that should have a fantastic year. They have a lot of trust in him. He is their Lord and Savior over there in Sacramento. He's the guy. They're going to work around him. He's expected to be a stud. He's playing like a stud. If you want to throw him in a couple GBPs, he's got an awesome matchup in Denver tonight. I don't think he's a cash game play at 8K. A huge injury news we got to look at tonight is Jamal Murray. He has a GTD tag on him with a lower leg injury. If he does not play tonight, we also have no Will Barton in the lineup. So we could be looking at guys like Gary Harris, Jokic. He's a power forward now, which is interesting. He was a center the first few games on FanDuel. But Jokic is 10-6, but he could be an awesome play with no Jamal Murray. He could see himself easily getting a triple-double, assisting things. They love giving Jokic the ball at the top of the key, and for his elite passing, he could really rack up the assists. I also love Gary Harris. Even if Jamal Murray is playing, Gary Harris stepped up last game because of no Will Barton. He could easily reach value. He needs 35 fantasy points to do so. And then if you want to look cheaper, these are great guys to spend down on. Iman Shumpert went off last game. It is Iman Shumpert, so you don't know what he's going to give you. But he had 48 fantasy points. I mean, I don't think Shumpert scored that much in his entire life, so don't expect that again. But he does only need 20 to reach value. I don't mind him. And then the younging, Torrey Craig, really stepped up last game. He was a minimum. 3,900 is still a fair price. He played 26 minutes with no Will Barton in the lineup. He's going to draw the start again. And even if Jamal Murray isn't playing, he is going to be even more of a stud play tonight and even more of a cash game play tonight. But that's going to sum it up, guys. Hopefully this video helps you out. And like I said, if you haven't registered on my site yet, just DM me your username and I'll give you $10 in free credits. And just leave any comments on this video if you like other plays or have any questions about anyone else. And until next time, I am Nifty Guru, and I'm signing.